All right, well, the first thing I've got to say is that the St. Paul Road to get here is worth the trip. That is freaking amazing. Full of twists and turns and uphills and downhills. It's really narrow. It's got two white lines, one on either side. No middle line, because it really should be a one-way road. But you get down here and there's no outlet. So that's interesting. So it's a pretty fun ride to get here. And so get out some of the motorcycle gear and into the hiking gear. All right, here I am. I'm ready to start hiking. Just testing out the remote. So one of the things I wanted to do, even before I get started hiking, I haven't even found the trail yet, but I want to see what, I want to get a shot of the road. I'm gonna walk up and do that. But these trees, this is on the road end. So we've come in from that way, and this is the road to the park, Sherman Beach Park. Right down there is a railroad track, and the road goes under. But we turn in here, little closed in Pete's. That is one of the trails. Not sure exactly which, but yeah, should have started my hiking stuff here. I'm just running up to the road. So I'm going to get back to the parking lot and see where, I'm going to go ahead and see where the hiking trails start. Alright, so I'm planning on doing the Al Foster Trail to the Zombie Trail. Zombie, because Halloween's coming up. But first, I wanted to go down here and see what's interesting. As you can see, there are rocks, and I like rock, so I'm going to go down here and see what's going on. No swimming or wading. However, there's people. Yep. This is a beach, apparently. Look at that rock. This is completely embedded in there. I think that's cool. Alright, well, time's a wasting if I want to go do the Zombie Trail. Heading that way. Alright, so one of the things that I wanted to do here was to kind of talk about something. So I've started looking back into meditation and kind of trying to get some things in my body right and sorted. So I did this meditation last night, and it's from guided by a guy that was on some videos that I watched that kind of inspiring. So I thought, yeah, maybe this will help me get back into meditating and doing some energy work and stuff. I was like, okay. So I sat there and was meditating. So I was meditating and just doing all the energy work and flooding my body with energy and sending it up to my crown and all that stuff. And then he said, what is the belief or behavior from your past that you want to change now? And I'm like, well, my first thought was, you didn't give me any preparation. So my next thought, and it's just spontaneous, was I'd like to change the belief that if I can't do anything well, I shouldn't try to do it at all. Because a lot of times, growing up, yeah, this might not be the trail to have a deep philosophical discussion with myself on. Lots of people. Anyway, growing up, a lot of times, anytime I failed at something, people would pick on me mercilessly about it. And anytime I failed, people seemed to take so much glee in it. So eventually, I just stopped trying to do anything that I didn't know for sure that I was really, really good at. I just stopped trying to do anything. I quit band. I didn't try out for sports. You know, just didn't do anything that would give I didn't do anything that would give anyone the chance to ridicule me or point out my failures in public and make me feel bad. So I guess doing that, I missed out on, you know, quite a lot. But I don't know. I don't know why people did that. Academics and stuff came so easy to me. Putting things together, knowledge, how it works, how it interacts with each other, all that stuff came really easy. So I guess people were just, I don't know, pissed off that I wasn't an idiot. So they wanted to point out every area of failure that I had. And a lot of times it seems like people still do that. So I tend to not even try to do something unless I know I'm already good at it, which is ridiculous because that means I hardly ever do anything new, or even things that I think I might like, but I'm not going to do them because people will be dicks about it. So part of the meditation, or the activity, the purpose of the meditation that I was doing is to, I guess, try and learn to not care exactly, or not react to what people say about me failing at something. Because I'm going to fail. I'm going to not be the 100% best at everything I try. And that's okay, because nobody's going to be the best the first time they try something. So that's the thing I might need to work on there. Oh, those are steps, man. Come on. I gotta go up. Yep. It's fenced off, but it looks like it was an old house. Stone. Would be great to have a point of reference about it. Oh, there's a keep out sign. Okay, well. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to try and get over is that fear of trying something new that I'm not good at, because people might make fun of me. I mean, even still today, I don't like people watching me do things, no matter what it is. And that's actually probably a reason that I stop recording, stop videoing, stop doing anything when there's people around. Is, yeah, I don't know, somebody's going to be an asshole about it, make a smart ass comment or ridicule you in some way. Or at least that's how it comes off to me. I'm not even just going to try to enjoy the hike, because this is awesome. You don't get this a lot. It's a kind of wide path. You can probably tell there's four-wheelers on it occasionally, but it's nice and wide and shaded. But it looks like there might be some interesting things coming up. Got a bridge, and let's see, got a set of benches here next to this really pretty awesome rock, and someone just leaves their shirt. But I'm really liking the red berries here along the trail. Those are nice and festive looking. Of course, I'm not sure what they are, so not going to go tasting. A lot of interesting stuff around here. Saw something a ways back there that looked like a squash growing on the side of the hill. That sounds... Huh. So there's a little whistle every once in a while, and it reminds me of a zoo train whistle, like the little trains that you can get on and get carted to other places in the zoo or amusement park. Kind of same thing. But I think I hear one of those every once in a while. Could be wrong. Look at that. Would like to get up there at some point. Big cliff. Here's one potentially interesting thing. It's a little bridge. Thought those might be stairs at first, but nope. Just a bridge over a ditch, I guess. This is a place that I would really like to find and get up to. Look at that, up there. That is almost directly up from where I'm standing. Oh, I really want to find out where that is and get up there. Look at that, that is way up there. Yeah, I was almost pointing this straight up to get that. Yep, very anxious to get there. So one of the things I'm realizing that I've been holding on to is, like, growing up, I always felt that I was the only one to face consequences for my actions. And even sometimes the consequences that I faced weren't even from my actions. Somebody else did it, but because, I don't know, I was older, bigger, smarter, whatever, I got punished for letting it happen, I guess. And that kind of continued my whole life, really. Other people do these horrible, nasty things. Nobody says a word. No complaints. No issues. They get forgiven. But if I point out their actions, if I say anything about it, if I stand up for myself, it's horrible backlash. And I don't know why other people can get away with so much shit and being such doing such horrible things. And I can't even stand up for myself without getting backlash and ostracized. So yeah, I guess that's part of what I need to work on is, it's happened over and over again that if I keep getting involved or associated with people who let other people do the most atrocious things without complaint, and I can't even stand up for myself, then yeah, I guess that's something I need to work on on myself. Well, here is the railroad that I've been hearing. So yeah, it is a bit of a small train somewhere, because those are both tracks. So I guess I've been hearing that train a-coming. So it kind of looks like the railroad crossing there was a indicator of where I needed to turn to get to Zombie Trail, which on the AllTrails app looked like is this way. This is a much wider and paved trail than I would have expected for the Zombie Trail, but we'll see. Well, this little thing here apparently says that is a spice bush crush the leaves and it has a spicy aroma. Doesn't say whether or not the fruit is edible, but the the leaves are used to make tea. And I shortened that to teaves. So that's a new word, teaves. The leaves that are used to make tea. Alright, so I've gone about 1.8 miles on the Al Foster Trail, and the little railroad tracks right beside me on this paved hiking trail. So I'm really kind of looking forward to getting to the zombie trail, which I think All Trails is saying is right up here a little bit. I'm going to try to do it without getting run over by a train. So it appears that where I chose to sit is right beside the zombie trail, and all I've got to do is go that way. Is that not badass or what? Okay, I'm gonna try another 1.5 miles or so and turn back, because that'll be a pretty good hike. Water first. So after reorienting the map for All Trails, it appears that I was wrong and I need to go on that trail, not that trail. And that might make sense, maybe. Alright, this should be the zombie trail. Zombie West, lower connector. Alright. So, alright, this gets a little more hiking vibe to it, even though this is just a connector trail. Oh yeah, look at that, straight up. Although, I saw some bicyclists up there, so probably not all a rough trail. And the trail turns. So even on the maps, it looks like it winds back and forth up this hill. So maybe even like a long way this way, then turn and get some more elevation going, and then another turn, and then some more elevation, stuff like that. So we will see. I just saw a bicyclist riding along that ridge up there, and I'm really hoping that there's not going to be a bicyclist approaching on this trail. I mean, this is a narrow trail. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to encounter a wider section that branches off somewhere and not a bicycle trail. I think I would have seen them by now. Okay. Yes, indeed. C4 Bluff View. Ooh. So this is a Bluff View trail. I'm gonna say that way's gonna be Bluff View. That doesn't look like it. Okay. So I'm gonna go for Bluff View because who wouldn't want to see a view from a bluff? I think that sounds reasonable. So anyway, I was down there looking up here and seeing bicyclists. This is still a narrow ass trail. Wouldn't want to meet a bicyclist on this. Heck, 2 bicyclists meeting would be bad. Or worse. Anyway. So unfortunately, I have yet to encounter any zombies. Though there are still bicyclists above me somehow. I find that weird. So, just gonna keep hiking. Looking back there for scenic views of what's coming up, including bicyclists. Fuck. Okay. Bicyclist up there. I think they're going to be coming here pretty soon. I could be wrong. Been wrong before. See the trail down there. The paved trail with the railroad track running beside it. Oh yeah, and I knew it was one of those little trains that I kept hearing. Just don't know where it could be coming from. Or where do you get on it? So I'm gonna see if I can find out and put that in my blog post for this video. I was walking around and someone had dropped a water bottle here on the trail. It was kind of like in the trail. So I picked it up and moved it to the tree there. So maybe in a couple of years, if nobody's come and claimed it, the tree will have claimed it. I don't know. But yeah, a little bit more on that. People siding with the bad guy over me, I guess. So that's happened, God, a lot. And I really can't understand it. You know, it's like, well, I guess, yeah, if they did that, that's really bad. And but they didn't do it to me, and I like them better. So you go away. Again, don't get that, but that seems to be the way it happens. But again, I don't know, it's irritating. But since it keeps happening, or I keep noticing it, or whatever, I guess I can't expect assholes to notice and recognize their behavior. So I need to do something to change my reaction to it. But what would that be? Oh man, I'm going down. Crap. Well, there's that's really disappointing. Me going the down route. So changing my reaction to it. And I'm going to not backtrack, but I'm going to climb up to the next trail and keep going the way I was going. I find that fascinating. What was once hidden under that tree? Nope. But my goal is to go up. So up I am going till I get to a trail. Almost there. This is not gonna kill me. Oh, it might. Whew. There's the trail. Now this should be going up. That was not an easy climb. I gotta tell you. But I do think I'm going up. Of course, thought I was going up on the other one too. Turned out to be not the case. Look down there and see the trail I didn't go on. Look at what I'm walking beside. So that means going back is going to be a good bit longer trip than how long it took me to get here, because I skipped pretty much an entire section by walking up that hill. But all of that behind me, very interesting. Look at that. Lots of squirrels. Oh man. There's a chipmunk. He ran up in there. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Chipmunk. How are you? I'm just passing through. Don't mind me. He is not very far away. And just chill. Oh, look at him. So cute. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom back to one. He's there, and I'm just gonna leave him to it. Oh, that's so cool. And that. Goes back to Blown Up Park, which is actually not too far away. If I had gone the other direction on the Al Forster Trail, it would have been leading right by Blown Up. All right. So yeah, kind of. It's interesting to see on the map, looking at it, how Castlewoods, Blown Up Park, and this park, Sherman Beach Park, are pretty much all connected. Are all right beside each other, anyway. Of course, Blown Up Park, you run a lot less risk of getting run over by a bicycle. Oh, look at that. So cool. So, Zombie Trail is like 9 miles or so of winding up and down these hills, and squirrels all over the place. Squirrels and bicycles. So, I'm close to turning around for today, at least. One thing, I walked 2 miles here, and I'm not sure how much further I've walked, but this looks like a pretty good spot to sit down, drink some water, and evaluate my position a little bit more. So I'm gonna take a seat there, or there, and see where I'm at. Opening all trails. So I skipped a pretty good section by walking up that hill. And I'm not sure exactly where Zombie Trail goes, but it looks like the way I was going is just one long continuous trail, not looping back. So I'm going to turn back. I've gone 2.7 miles at this point. I'm going to go back, which is going to be a little bit further than the way I got here. And we will. Oh, there we go.
Sorry to interrupt. I apologize.
No problem. Enjoy. So I was kind of looking for some squirrels that made a lot of noise up in the woods. And when the bicycle came along behind me, and I had to jump out of the way. Anyway, this, like I said, should be a little bit longer than the way I got here. But I should get back to the motorcycle at a decent hour. So I'm thinking it might be a good idea to use this like this the rest of the way. Maybe like see who's behind me. I don't know. But the again, this side, walking with the hillside to my left. Oh boy. Oh crap. I need to get a, what 3 words? I just don't know where to do it. Back there would have been a great spot. Here's a good spot. That is the challenge for my little hiking bagel storage something or other. Good little backdrop here. Yeah. Ooh. Not very far off the trail. But hopefully just gotta watch out for bicyclists. I mean, like, this is a really freaking narrow trail. I don't know. Not my place, I guess. So. Yeah, this is a pretty awesome hike. I guess it's kind of easy to, if you don't know where you're going already, to maybe mess up and go the wrong way. But man, the bicycles almost got run over twice. I think now we're past, yes, we are definitely past the point where I jumped trail. So this is kind of new. Still awesome. Okay, gotta look on over there through the trees and over there another ridge line. So we're on a ridge, or halfway up a ridge or whatever, between 2 really big ridges. It looks like over there is a house. There's got to be a house over there, way up on the ridge. See some bicyclists down there. Okay, one dude on a bicycle with green. But yeah, this is an awesome place. I guess this is emergency locator ZW1 Zombie West, I guess. And there's a Zombie East. So I'm on Zombie West. So yeah, definitely gonna have to do some digging into how to do the whole 10-mile zombie trail. And there's squirrels playing down there, which is cool. They're just running around chasing each other. Kind of hope they're playing. Yeah, squirrels all over the place. There. This is just pretty awesome. Just turned off the video, but that's just too awesome to not record. Alright, so I'm here on this trail and I'm watching people bike by and run by. I'm like, holy crap, man. I'm trying to work up to, doing 10 miles in a day. I've got up to 8 at one point, but now I can't seem to get my butt out of the house till afternoon. So, I don't know. Still working on it, and I'm gonna get there. Because the more I work on it, I've done probably 3 miles of fairly moderate terrain, and I don't think I'm taking as much breaks as I used to. Don't think I'm drinking as much water or guzzling as much water as I have in the past. Of course, there's also, I'm not having that elevation rise. Oh. But I'm having the extra challenge of dodging bicycles. So that's adds an interesting little bit to it. But yeah, I think I'm doing great, and maybe before I'm 50, I can do a Appalachian Trail section hike. Maybe a week. I think if I could do a week in the woods, stay on schedule, hike the Appalachian Trail, and call for someone to come get me when I'm done. I think that would be a kind of amazing time.
How you doing?
Hey. So yeah, dreaming about the Appalachian Trail, and plan to get there at some point. Of course, I don't think there are any bicycles on the Appalachian Trail, but it is a lot more hilly, and at least in sections. Oh, yeah, I've kind of opened the flannel. A little bit warm. I'm sensing a turnaround. I'm gonna make a turn, a drastic turn here. And yes, I am. not the one. This is emergency exit to Rock Hollow Trail, which is how I got here. So I'm gonna take the emergency exit. That's just weird. So apparently there's a different trailhead for the zombie trail, and from Google Maps and all trails, it looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. So I do not know where that trailhead is, but I guess there's a lot of people who do, because that's the trailhead they got for the bicycles and all that stuff. So got one coming behind me now too, and fortunately it's a lot longer, or a lot more room on the trail to diverge. Approaching quick, but this is my exit back to where I started. Bluffview Connector. Don't be looking back. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a squirrel on that vine up there. There's a couple of them playing around. So I'm almost back on the trail, back to the motorcycle. So, a couple of things we need to do. Sherman Beach Park is not the connector, is not the trailhead for the zombie trail, the way I thought it was. You need to find that trailhead. You need to find where the train comes from. And get it right the next time. Back on the paved trail and heading toward. So probably a better shot of me hiking, because the sun's in front of me, not behind me. Then again, it's on the paved trail, so which gives me a little bit more room for holding this stick out to the side. All right, getting close to the starting point. Still want to get to those bluffs up there, find out where they are. I mean, I knew they were right up there. We have to find out how to get to them. Still hear that train whistle, so it's still rolling. I guess the next thing I want to do is find that train, see if we can get a ride on it. Back at the bike and switching. Presto changeo. Now that I'm back on the motorcycle, that train has been sitting up there since I got here, is moving, and it's probably going to block my spot, block my way.